everyone. Are we ready to do some exercise? Hope you're all ready. We're going to have a bit more of a warm up today because it's cold and I've actually got goosebumps and my jumper on. So we're going to get going nice and quick. So let's get going with a bit of a march. As people join, they can just get going and joining in. Right. You right, Liv? Yeah. Okay, let's just lift the knees up. So as you join, if you've just joined us, give us a wave, give us a thumbs up, or pop your name in the comments so we can see we've got some people joining us. Oh, I can see lots of comments coming up already. Who's with us? We've got Isla, hi Isla, and Lena, good old Lena, our usual crowd.
Yeah.
All right, and then just take it into a jog on the spot.
Josh, you're normally never here, so you don't know any of these people.
And then let's have a twist. Let's get a moving. And back to a jog. Okay, our warm-up circuit today. We are going to do a couple of things that we did on Tuesday. So we added a rock back and stand up. So if you can either just do your squats. Remember when you squat down, you're squatting with your shoulders coming in line with your knees, bottom out behind you, bending through the hips mostly, all right? Sorry, knees mostly, but you do bend and you concertina down. If you have got a nice soft surface to do it on, and you want to, you're going to rock back and stand up. So, okay, so you're squatting, rocking back, and standing up. Try and stand up on your feet. Try not to cross your legs. All right, reaching forwards with your hands. Okay, so that's the first exercise, either squat or a rock and roll. Lovely. All right, second one, we're doing our lunges. So remember for these, as you step forward, your toe turns out slightly. You drop the back knee down to the floor and you push off back to that standing position. And then you swap to the other foot and push off. Okay, have a couple of goes at that one. As you go, if you want to take opposite arm forwards to just get those arms moving at the same time. Lovely, super. And the last exercise we're doing is our knee lifts. So on the first couple of first rotation, we're going to do just a low impact version. And on the second one, we take it up into a hop. Right, let's just keep moving, keep jogging. I'm going to set the timer. We're starting with our squats. Oh, ready?
3, 2, hi Amy.
Let's go. There we go, squeeze. So if you want to, you can take it into a rock and roll and standing up. Excellent. If you want to just stick with the squats, then just stick with this, all right? I wouldn't rock and roll if you've got a really hard floor, right? And then jog it out. Gosh, I'm starting to get warm already. Who's here? Oh yeah, we've got Amy. Lovely. Hi, Amy. Okay, we've got our lunges next. So turning that front foot out, remember? Switching legs every time. Keep your hands away.
Hands in the air like you just don't care.
Yeah, hands in the air like you just don't care. Turn that front foot out, remember? Okay, and then just jogging it on the spot. We've got our knee lifts next. Alright, lifting those knees. So taking the arms up and over, getting everything nice and mobile. I can see there's a few more people that have joined us. And if you're here, we'd love to know who you are. Pop your name in the comments so we can say hello. Okay, and jog it out. We're going to do those things one more time. So ready to rock back or squat, whichever you prefer. Here we go. So try not to cross your legs. Standing up all the way. Every time you stand up, you squeeze and you stand up fully, pushing those hips forwards as you stand. Good, and just give it a jog.
Josh, why are you wearing joggers?
Ready to lunge. That's it, take it forward. So we're really going to get those arms moving, if you can. Try not to put your hands on your thighs.
Hands in the air like just.
Yeah, you're the cheater. Don't take it so long. Smaller. If you're having trouble standing up, just take a smaller step. That's the one. Shake it out. Ready to lift the knees. This time we're adding a hop.
And one, and a two, and a three, and a four.
Good work.
And a five.
We should be starting to get nice and warm now.
And two warm.
Good work. Right, shake it out. Grab yourselves a drink. Let's see if we've got anyone else joining us. Ah, Emily. Nice to see you, Emily. Right, ready for a quick stretch? Right, take your hands in front of you. Pull those shoulder blades apart. Pull those shoulder blades so you're really pulling round in your back as you do it. And then hands on your lower back, squeeze those elbows together. And take one arm across. It's just popped up. And same on the other side. Now take that hand between your shoulder blades, stretch out that tricep back of your arm.
Pinky down the spine.
And same on the other side, take that hand between your shoulder blades. Lovely, give it a shake. Right, we are going to be doing a bit of leg work, so we just need to stretch those out as well. Knees together, pushing those hips forwards. That's the one. And same on the other side. Hold it there. Lovely, and then back to the legs. Right, Lena's just asking what we need. I think she's got everything we need, but I'm going to go through that in a minute. And the same on the other side. Right, okay, so for this week's circuit, you will need a cushion. Any cushion, all right? Cushion, and then if you've got them, resistance bands, these sort of things. If you've got a longer one, you can double it up. We're going to be using it short today, all right? If you haven't, a pair of tights is good, all right? But if you don't have any of those in the way of bands, don't worry, you can still do all the exercises. You just need to squeeze a little bit tighter to make it harder, all right? But the bands just make the exercise a bit harder. Okay, and then you also need a light weight, a can of beans. I have lentil and bacon soup today, but any can, they're all about 400 grams, these size can. But if you've got a little hand weight or something, you only need one, all right? So that's all you need today. Okie dokie. So the first exercise is nice and easy. Your power jack, so hopefully you remember. That is just where you bounce, and then go into your squat. Okay, so remembering when we push our weight out into the sides of our feet, so our knees press outwards. We do not want knees knocking. All right, but we're not just going to do plain old power jacks. We are going to do turning ones. So we are going to go bounce, bounce, jack, bounce, bounce, jack. All right, so round, each time you bend, you squat, you turn, you squat. Okay, that's our first exercise. Second exercise, we are going to do our plank rocks. Now remember, in your plank position, you are really going to pull your chest in, and we're going to do this one on our elbows today. So you're really pulling in, so you've got like a mushroom back. We don't want to see any shoulder blades popping out, so you shouldn't have spiky bits popping out of your back. I'm going to show you using them, not rolling, we're rocking. Okay, so nice and round like this, and then you are rocking forwards and backwards, trying to keep your hips down and a nice long straight shape. All right. Okay. If you find that easy, you could lift a foot. Okay, and you could do 5 rocks on one foot, 5 rocks on the other foot, and keep swapping. But if you do lift a foot, it's just pointing it. You don't lift the leg up, you just take the foot off, point the toe, so the foot is off the floor. Okay, if you want to make it harder. Right, next exercise after that is our crouch toe raise. Now we have done this one once before. You go as low as you can comfortably, knowing you can get back up again. All right, so you go down. If you can go all the way down to the floor, that's the hardest version. As you push up, you don't just stop there with a tight knee and a tight bottom. You go up on your toe. Okay, so easier version is just like a halfway down and then up on the toe. Halfway down, up on the toe. Harder version all the way down. You might want to balance yourself, all right? So you could position yourself next to the wall for this one, just to give yourself a bit of balance if you find you're wobbling all over the place. So that one we're doing obviously one leg and then we switch to the other. Then we have our side crunch on an elbow. You need your cushion for this one. All right, so grab your cushion. You go from a dish shape. Now, harder version is taking your cushion right up over your head. Okay, so you're going to take your cushion. We're going to do the easier version first, which is just holding the cushion here. You're going to crunch. Remember, a crunch, you come up onto your bottom, but we're doing a side crunch. So what you're going to do is put your arm down, you let go of your cushion, and you crunch over to the side. You're going to put your cushion high as you crunch. So then you come out, you take your cushion in the other hand, and you crunch. So you bring your knees over, you take your arm up. All right, so you go out, crunch. Harder version is taking your cushion over your head each time, and then up. All right, so out and up. Okay, that's the next exercise. Then we go on to, so that was obviously working your abs. We are then going to go for the backs of the arms, our triceps. We are doing like a narrow press up, but not just on its own, because we like to mix it up a bit. You're going to start from standing in a pike shape, so hands on the floor, feet on the floor. You're going to walk out to a plank position, again with your mushroom back. Pull that chest in. Then you are going to do a narrow arm press up. Right down, right up, walk it back up. Walk it back out, chest in, narrow, walk it back in. Okay, so when you press up your tummy, we do not want touching the floor. All right, we want a good shape where you go down and up. Elbows are in as you do that press up. Super duper. Right, then we are moving on to sidewalk squats. You need your band or tights or whatever it is you have. If you don't have it, Josh, there's a, okay, here's that one. If you don't have it, it's fine, this will still work. You just need to keep your bottom down, okay? And it's side walking, crab walks. Keeping the tension on all the time. So can you see my feet don't go together? They go from hip width, wider, keeping your bottom down low. That's a thigh killer. That is an absolute thigh killer. Right, then we are going to plank star jumps. So plank this time on straight arms. Nice and easy, star jumps. Okay, keeping the bottom down, we just jump out and in. Okay, that's a nice simple one. But again, don't want to see those shoulder blades popping up around those backs. Then we stay down there and we are doing prone arm and leg lift. So still in your rounded back position, but you can put your knees down for this one. And you are taking your weight, your can, in your front support position, where you pull in here. You're going to take your can and you're going to extend out and then put your can down, and then extend out, put your can down. To make it harder, you can put some ankle weights on or stick your trainers on. All right, so you've got a weight at the other end as well. Okay, and if you find that can too easy, you can up that weight as well. All right, so if you want something heavier with your hand, then that's fine. Right, and then your last exercise today is cushion sit-ups. All right, so we are going to do our sit-ups with our cushion. We are going to do it in a frog position, so this stretch position. So our feet are in close, knees out to the side. The reason for this is to take your hip flexors out of the equation. So when you do a sit-up, you are just using your abs and you're not using your hip flexors to help you as well. So we are just really focusing on those tummies. Make sure your feet stay on the floor all the time. So you're going to take your cushion. I haven't got a can behind my head, have I?
No.
And down you go. You tap the cushion. And then you're going to sit up. You're going to put it down. You're going to do one without. And then this time you're going to take your cushion and you're going to leave it behind you. And you're going to sit up. And then you're going to bring it back again. Okay, so you just keep dropping it either side. Okay? Super duper. Grab a drink and then we are going. Guys, keep your things off to the side in between, yeah?
Mum,
Yes.
I'm doing the last thing. I don't have enough room to put this on the ground when I do it.
We'll do it sideways when we actually do it. I was just explaining. Right, okay guys, are you all ready? Give me the thumbs up that you're ready to go, that you've got all your equipment.
My does.
What now?
Can I, with the side crunch, can I do side biceps?
Yes, okay, so with the side crunch, that we've got the cushion, if you want to make it harder, you can have straight legs. All right, Liv will demonstrate that one. Right, let's get the next timer going. So we are starting with our power jack, turning power jacks. Let's see if we've got anyone else joining us. Oh, Katie. Hello, Katie.
Hello.
And Josh has joined us. Good
Hello,
morning, Josh.
Hi.
Lovely. Right, are we all ready to go, guys? Find a space then. Find space, find space. Okay, we are going with our turning power jacks. Here we go. So bounce, bounce, jack. Bounce, bounce, jack. Good work. Remember, bend those knees. Keep those knees pressing out. Good work. Go on, keep going. You're halfway. Press your knees out.
5 seconds.
Good work. Next one. I've forgotten already. Plank rocks. Down you go.
Really, Joshie.
Pull those chests in.
Exercise upstairs.
Oh, we seem to have lost a Josh. Oh well.
We're
We're the hardcore. Pull your chests in. Keep your bottoms down. Squeeze everything. Work that core.
Halfway.
Remember, if you want to make it harder, lift a foot. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good work. Shake it off. I think we are on to our squat toe raise. So remember, only go down as far as you can and be able to get back up again. So right down and then toe raise.
One leg and then...
Yeah, we're doing it all on one leg. We're switching to the other leg on the next rotation. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. Try not to use the other leg at all. But make sure you are going up on your toe each time. Oh, that's a killer. Right, same on the other side. Switch to the other leg. Make sure that knee is going out over the toes, a little bit turned out, so 5 degrees outwards towards your little toe. You do not want those knees knocking. That's it, pull it up, woo, wibbly wobbly. That's it, make sure everything's tight, squeezing through your hip and your knee as you come up, everything's squeezed. All those angles are open as you stand. Woo. Right, next thing, side crunch. Grab your cushion, ready for your crunchies. So we are going, oh, it's elbow. So remember, if you want to keep it easy, cushion stays here. If you want to make it harder, cushion goes behind your head, up here. Cushion always goes up as you come up. All right, whichever version you're doing, cushion goes high. goodness me. Right, I think, oh, I forgot, no, my brain's not working. Walk out, press ups, pipe shape. Oh, here we go, out we go. Strong shape, elbows in, and then back up. Good work. Remember, keep those elbows tucked in to make sure it's the backs of your arms that are working today.
I'm actually quite impressed with my press-ups. Maybe extra training I'm doing.
Yes, it is. Good work. Right, next one is the squats. Squat sidewalk. So grab your, whatever it is, band. Get those bottoms down. And crabs.
What's after this one?
Keep those bottoms low. The one after this is plank star jumps.
Okay.
Stay low, get those bottoms down.
Just so I know when to put ankle.
Hope you're all doing okay. Keep those bottoms down, no rising up, especially if you haven't got a band. You need to keep lower, lower, lower. Right, back to your front support, star jumps. Pull those chests in, remember. Out and in. Keep it tight. Make sure you're not floppy in the middle. Middles have got to be tight for this one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bottom squeeze, abs squeeze.
When you said plank star jump, I thought it was arms and legs. I was like,
No, not today. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, grab grab your weight. On your knees, chest in. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're lifting up and then switch it. Squeeze, switch. Squeeze. Keep everything tight in the middle. Squeeze, you should feel it in your shoulder and your bottom, your glutes, if you're squeezing it hard enough. Right, last thing. I forgot what it is. What is it? What is it? Oh, cushion sit-ups, that's the one. Ready? Back we go. So leave it there, sit up, and now go back, pick it up. You'll find it harder than normal sit-ups because you cannot use your hip flexors. So keep those, if you can't come all the way up, then you can just stay doing this position. All right, just use your cushion and keep lifting. All right, so don't worry if you can't come all the way up. If you can, keep it going, except we finished. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. Oh, that's not mine. This is mine. How are we doing? Give me a thumbs up if you did all right on that one. Remember, we're doing it all again. That was really just a practice run. Oh, the boy's back. Are you joining us, boy?
No, I'm doing my own exercises.
He's doing his own exercises. We are not good enough for him, apparently. Hey ho.
Obviously.
Right, I can see we've got more watchers. Are they all watchers who are just watching on the sofa? That's the question. Or are they going to be brave and put their name in to tell us they're joining us today? Right, we've got 1 more minute. Shake everything out. Make sure you're ready to go. So first exercise is our turning power jacks. Make sure you've had a little drink, even though it's not that hot today. If you're working hard, you'll be sweating, so you need that little bit of water.
I'm sweating actually, I'm building up a sweat.
Right, our timer is ready. Oh, ready to do it all again. Here we go. Ready, ready? You want to start it?
3,
Power
2,
jacks.
1, power jacks.
Power jack, turns. Good. Make sure that weight is in the outside of your foot. No knocking knees as you get tired. It's easy to get lazy, but make sure you're really pressing those knees out. Good work. Next one, our plank rocks. Chest in, ready to rock. Keep that bottom down. Oh, our music has stopped. Never mind. Keep those chests in. Chest in, chest in. Hold that shape. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on, you're halfway. I'm just going to sort out the music. Keep going, keep going. Oh no, I don't want that. I want that. Okay, 10-second rest, shake it out. We're going on to our crouch toe raise. Here we go. Remember, it's one side only. Down as far as you can and still be able to go up on that toe. So make sure you're not using this leg. This leg is your weight. Okay, it's just hanging dead. It's not helping you up. All right, this leg is doing all the work. So if you can only go to there, that's fine. All right, only go down low if you know you can get back up again. Good. Oh no, rest. Remember, it's all about good form. All right, so best to do a smaller version and keep it good than let that knee knock in and have bad form, because that's when we get injuries. All right, keep those knees going out in the right way. Keep it slow and keep it controlled. Make sure you are using that ankle and going right up onto your toe each time. So we are engaging that calf muscle as well. We like to work everything. Good, shake it out. Next exercise. Side crunch. Grab your pillow. Okay, so keep that cushion up. Whatever you do, the cushion goes up. To make it harder, take your cushion over your head each time. Easier is cushion here. If you want to make it harder still, copy Liv, who's doing straight legs. Oh my goodness, halfway I reckon. Yes, we are halfway. Right, next one. Walk out, front press ups, narrow press ups. Here we go. So out we go, elbows in, remember for this one. Elbows in. Nose goes right in front of your fingers for the press up. Nose right out in front. Elbows squeezed in. Try not to drop your head. Okay, try and put your nose to the floor, not your forehead. Nose and chin. Super duper, shake it out, shake those arms. Right, grab your, what's it called? Bandy thing. Crab walks. Let's go, crab walks. Bottoms low.
You know what I just realised?
What have you just realised?
When it shows up in green, you have their number. When it doesn't, and then when you don't show up in green, and people don't tell you their name, then you don't know who's watching.
No, I know. Keep those bottoms down low, especially if you haven't got a band.
5 seconds to go, guys.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Well done. Okay, we've got our prone star jumps next. Back to our prone position. Chest in hard. Here we go. Pull those chests in. Squeeze those bottoms. Try not to let that middle move. Nice, strong body shape. Come on, I think we've only got 2 more things to go.
Yeah.
We're doing well.
This, then we've got the leg lifts with arms.
Okay, grab your weight. Stick your weights on your feet or your trainers. Chest in, opposite arm, opposite leg. Squeeze it and switch it. So you're really squeezing that glute every time. Make sure it's opposition, opposite arm, opposite leg. Good work. Okay, last exercise. Cushion, sit-ups, that's the one.
I may as well just keep these on. I can't
Well done. No, yeah, you don't sit. Could have had them on the whole thing. Right, back you go. Move it there. Touch the floor. Pick it up. Remember, if you can't get all the way up, don't worry. Just hold it in that position. Halfway. And just keep pulsing in that position.
When you said halfway, it was actually halfway.
Oh, well done, guys. Grab a drink. All right, for this next exercise, if you are training with a partner, you are going to do this with a partner. If your parent has been watching you and not joining in, you're going to grab them and make them join in for this bit. And if you're on your own and there's no one to help you, then no problem at all. I will tell you what to do instead, okay? So, just have a quick breathe first. Let's just let everything calm down.
Feels like I still have ankle weights on.
So we are going to just do a couple of partnership work. That didn't make sense at all. A couple of exercises with partners, working on our tummies and a bit for the thighs as well. So what you're going to do, if you're the one doing the work, you're going to lay on the mat. Can you lay in the middle for me?
As I'm already sitting down.
Okay, now if you do not have a partner, you just do this without someone pushing your legs. So what you're going to do, partners are going to stand, hold on a minute, sweetheart. Partners are going to stand with the person on the floor just holding onto their ankles, all right, for support. Lift your legs up. If you're standing, you are going to push their legs as hard as you can, and they are going to take them down to the floor, but they're going to slow them down on the way so they don't crash. All right, ready? They've got to go as close to the floor, maybe just touch the floor without a bang, okay? You're going to try and do me 10 of those. All right, you ready? Off you go. Now, the person who's standing, we're not going to have such an easy job of it. You're going to take your knees, you're going to bend your knees so that you are holding a squat position the whole time. Okay, so squeeze everything. So you're working your thighs while your partner is working their abs. Now, when you're doing these, that was 10. When you're doing these, have a little rest. You can do another 10 before we switch. Make sure, if you're the person on the floor, you're not arching your back, all right? So only take your legs down as far as you can without your back coming off the mat. It's really, really, really important that your back stays pressed in and you're engaging your tummy muscles all of the time. Okay, so we're going to do another set. Remember, if you're standing, no resting, you're going to hold that position. Ready, go. Okay, so you're bending from the hips here, so you're not bringing your back off the floor as you bring your legs up, all right? But person who's doing the pushing, you've got to really throw their legs, especially if they're strong. You need to get them working. I'm sure they'll be counting, the person doing them.
Yeah.
10. Is that 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to swap over. Okay, if you're on your own, you are now just going to hold this position. All right, you're going to hold it while we are swapping over. Okay?
Oh.
Right, I've got 2 sets to go.
Right.
Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have a little break after you've done your 10. Quick breather, and then you're on to your next set. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Seven, 8, Excellent work. Right, give it a shake. Grab yourself a drink. Oh, where's my drink? I keep going over there for my drink. My drink's over here today. Brilliant work, guys. Right, we're going to have a bit of a stretch out. We've been working hard this week and all our muscles are a bit tight. And we're near the weekend, so we need a bit of relaxation. So we're going to do a bit of an extra stretch today. So take those hands apart. We'll do our upper body first. Just stretch out that upper back. And take those arms across as well. Good. And take that hand between your shoulder blades. And the same on the other side. Lovely. And then hands on the lower back and squeeze it together. And we're going to go down on the floor and do our shoulder stretch with our hands, our fingers pointing towards our bottoms, bending those elbows to stretch that shoulder. Okay, and then we're going to come through and do some of our cat stretches. You'll remember these ones. So pushing your armpits down to the floor. To increase the stretch, you lift your bottom up, so your bottom's not on your heels. You've got your bottom up in the air, as beautifully demonstrated by Olivia. And then push through to arch and look back. Who can bend their knees and put their feet on their head? Thank you. I can't, I wouldn't even attempt to demonstrate that one. And then back you go. And let's do that one again. So through you go, tummy on the floor, hips on the floor, looking up at the ceiling. Now this time, can you twist and look behind you a little bit? And then twist the other way and look behind you. Okay. And we're going to do a bit on our legs as well. So lying down, stretch everything out through our, we're going to take a big stretch first of all, long as you can. Toes and fingers pressing away from each other. Make your body as long as you can. And then hug your knees up to your chest. And put one foot down, keep hold of one leg. And stretch that leg up. And then take that foot onto your thigh. You're going to hold onto the leg that's on the floor and pull that knee towards you. And if you want to increase that stretch, you can stretch that leg up and take hold of your leg above. Don't worry if you can't manage that one. Okay, and lower it back down. We're going to go the same on the other leg. So first of all, we're taking it this way. And then place that foot on your knee. Take hold of the leg that's on the floor. Pull it in. And if you can, straighten that leg and take your leg above for a bit of a bigger stretch. Okay, then keep hold of one leg. Pull it right in. Now take that leg across your body. Stretch your arm out behind you and look over at that hand, keeping your shoulders on the mat. Deep breath in. Breathe out to relax. And then the same on the other side. Take hold of that leg. Take it across. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just let it stretch across. And just relax. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And out. Oh, that's nice. I hope you're all ready for the weekend. Have a fab rest of your Thursday. Have a lovely Friday. Have a brilliant weekend. And we will see you again on Tuesday to do it all again. Hope you enjoyed it today. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.